Hello viewers. Alright, today I'm working on my 2009 Nissan Murano SL 3.5. I'm planning on this to be very simple and easy. I was unable to find a specific YouTube video of what I'm doing. It was either a Maxima or an Altima. I wasn't the right year, but anyhow, 2009 Murano. It's called a torque strut mount. That's the old one, and it has movement in the rubber. I think you'll be able to see it right there. And the video is going to have to be quick because I'm in the we're well over 100 degrees today here in Arizona. And here's the new one, and this is the one I got. It was actually under $20. I'm not a price shopper, but I figured that was yeah, I probably would have rather found a different brand that I was familiar with, but this is not a big loss if it turns out not to be. I don't really have any symptoms other than I do feel engine movement, and that could be mounts, which I may have to do, but for now let's just work on this, hope it goes well. I don't believe I need to support the engine because I believe it's totally supported by the engine mounts themselves, and that so I don't have anything to lift the engine or support the engine. I'm pretty sure this will be fine like that. So I've already determined that both the bolts that I have to deal with are both 18s. So let's see what happens. Well, that is not me breaking it loose. That is my ratchet having an issue. There must be some bad teeth on it. Okay, it's loose. So hopefully I'll be able to finish everything with this. I'm going to undo the other one with a wrench because the little reservoir tank there is keeping me from getting a socket in there. Now I might need some assistance. Nope, I think I got it. Well, there went the cap to my overflow. So both bolts are loose. It doesn't really feel like there's any type of tension on it. I'm pretty sure this bolt going into the side of the engine bracket is going to have to come out first. I mean, to get it out. I might end up having to take the reservoir off. I don't think so. I can't imagine threads longer than that distance I have there going in. This one here looks like I have room to pull it all the way out. And I do. There it is. Now this one, I don't have all of my tools with me, otherwise I probably would be using a ratchet wrench, and also I would have used my 3/8 drive 18mm swivel on the end of an extension to get that other one out. Yeah, I think the high today is supposed to be 111. And I don't have the greatest of facilities to work. And next week, I plan to be putting in 2 axles and 2 inner tie rod ends. I've already done the lower control arms, the struts, outer tie rod ends, and rear shocks. I'm trying to get this thing back in shape. It's a nice car. I run Mobil 1 synthetic in it. I have drained the transmission, trying to extend its life, since that's one of the things that's most feared about going wrong with these things. And I'm almost there. It's just about to touch that reservoir, which wouldn't be a big deal if I had to undo those bolts. You know what? I don't think I have to undo the bolts. I think that I push this back in a little ways. I think that reservoir just lifts up and unhooks. Look at that. There we go. Now I've also done the coil packs and the plugs on this, and I would have never done that without seeing the YouTube video first. And it seems like a monumental task, but it really wasn't. And I used to be a tech a long time ago, so I have some familiarity with how to get some of this done. Okay, there's that. Look at that. Okay. Look how busted it is. Look at that. That's, yeah. So I'm hopeful that I get some smoother ride down the road. Okay, I don't think there's any kind of top or bottom. Slide it back in. Oh, look at that. Bolts are, oh wait. No, they're not identical. Actually, the bolts are identical, but one had a washer. So the washer is the one that came, the horizontal bolt here. Because that washer goes right up against the sleeve in the bushing. I hope my camera's mounted in a good spot, but it's a long threads, and they're fine threads, and it's hot still. Man, you can't ask for any more than this. Actually, now that I've got that reservoir out of the way, I possibly could use, look at that. Well, gonna have to find the snap-on guy. Now I've got issues with my ratchet. Yep, I guess I'm not going to use it. And if you're hearing my talking right now, it's because I don't have editing software yet. And so you're going to have an unedited version start to finish, other than me knowing what sizes I needed ahead of time and having that stuff ready. And if anything would have gone wrong, you probably wouldn't be seeing the video at all. actually, I could probably switch to my non-swivel ratchet. Had a little oil on the threads, I probably had been spinning these most of the way down by hand.